1930s, where they would drop unique bodies onto an existing chassis. But enough about the past, what about the present? Well, as I mentioned earlier, you get the same engine as you get in the Chiron, so an 8-litre quad-turbo W16 producing 1,479 horsepower. It'll do 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. You get 4-wheel drive, you get a 7-speed twin-clutch gearbox, and top speed is where it starts to get interesting, because the Chiron is limited to 261 miles an hour. A Divo is limited to 237, and the reason for that is tyres. Because it produces an extra 90 kilograms of downforce at top speed, and the wheels have been given a degree of negative camber, well, it just adds more pressure to the tyres. So that lower limit is simply a precaution from Bugatti. What else is new? Well, there's a sharper steering ratio, there's stiffer springs and dampers, and the Chiron's weight has been slashed by 35 kilograms. How do they do that? Well, with the carbon fibre windscreen wipers from the Chiron Sport, slightly thinner glass for the rear windscreen, and special grooves that have been cut into the spokes of the alloys. That saves a total of 6 kilograms. Oh, and carbon. Lots and lots of carbon. And what about this exterior design? The idea was it had to be immediately recognisable as a Bugatti. So, the horseshoe grille, the Bugatti line in the side profile, and the strong central fin all remain. But the design team also created two distinct halves, a more elegant shape at the top, and then more aggressive and aero-focused design lower down. My favourite angle has to be the front end. It's where the most is going on, and it's where it looks the most different to the Chiron, not least these new headlights. On the Chiron, they're horizontal. Here, much longer, C-shaped, pushed right to the edges of the car, so really emphasising the car's width. You've got the classic horseshoe, of course, but you've got bigger air intakes down here. You've got a much larger front splitter. This intake here, well, that's an S-duct, so that feeds even more air down to cool the carbon ceramic brakes. A pressure vent on top of the arch like the Porsche GT3 RS. This here is called the air curtain, so that reduces turbulence, smooths the air as it passes over the front wheel. More aero madness down here. On the roof, this is what Bugatti calls the Nacca duct. So this forces air down over the top of the engine, but keeps it attached all the way down the back of the car. So when it meets this